Welcome back to this explainer. Look, if you're a focused learner trying to cut through all the noise out there, you are in the exact right place. Today, we're diving into something super powerful, literally the ultimate bridge between raw, ambitious tech talent and modern business transformation. We're going to look at the foundational steps you need to not just get your foot in the door of the tech world, but to actually thrive there. As we unpack this, keep in the back of your mind how your own personal learning journey lines up perfectly with what massive corporations are desperately looking for right now.
Where do you begin a career in IT? Man, that is the million-dollar question, isn't it? IT is just this massive, sprawling universe. You've got cloud computing, cybersecurity, software dev, data analytics. It literally goes on and on. It can be super overwhelming if you're just trying to figure out where square one actually is. But the source material gives us a remarkably clear answer. It points straight to the CompTIA A+ certification. This is widely recognized as the definitive starting point for anyone breaking into the field. It's not just some arbitrary starting line, it's the universally acknowledged foundation.
Section 1, the IT starting point. Okay, let's dive into this. Because this is where we establish those absolute core IT and networking skills that every single professional needs in their toolkit. And to really ground our explainer today, the source material gives a huge shout out to the YouTube channel Tech Horizon with Anand Vemula, specifically focusing on their content covering the CompTIA A+. I absolutely love bringing this up because it shows this isn't just dry theory sitting in some dusty textbook. There's this incredibly vibrant, active community of educators and learners out there. When you decide to master these IT foundations, you're not doing it alone. You're plugging into a massive collaborative ecosystem that's actively sharing knowledge and building real-world credibility together.
Section 2, the job market demand. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the hard data, 2.6 thousand. That's the number of roles actively requiring this specific certification right now in the current data. Just think about that for a second. That is 2,600 open doors, 2,600 hiring managers who are actively searching for someone who's taken the time to validate their foundational IT and networking skills. It totally validates all that late-night studying you put into getting certified, transforming your hard work into a concrete, measurable career opportunity.
Section 3, navigating enterprise transformation.
You know, businesses today definitely aren't static. They are going through an unprecedented period of change and technological upheaval, and this brilliantly illustrates a beautiful synergy. On one hand, as an individual, you master the core IT foundations and make yourself highly employable. But on the flip side, businesses, which, let's be honest, desperately need their projects to just run smoother, get a reliable, stabilizing force. When you bring your validated foundational knowledge into a chaotic corporate environment, you're literally solving their most pressing operational challenges. It's a perfect win-win.
So let's unpack the specific enterprise value of this certification training. First up, building capabilities in new and emerging technologies. I mean, you can't adopt the tech of tomorrow if you don't understand the networks of today, right? CompTIA A+ lays that exact groundwork. Second, ensuring projects run smoother. When your whole team speaks the exact same foundational IT language, miscommunications drop drastically and efficiency just skyrockets. And third, equipping teams to deal with change. As businesses face all this rapid transformation we just talked about, teams that are grounded in solid IT fundamentals are way more resilient and adaptable. So, what's the end result? This training basically becomes the armor that businesses use to protect themselves against technological chaos.
Section 4, achieving your training goals.
Let's move to and see how this builds toward actual next steps. So how do we bridge the gap between your individual ambition and these massive enterprise needs? Well, the source material gives us a super clear directive. Get in touch with our team today and find out how we can support your skills and training goals. Whether you're a career changer looking to snag one of those 2,600 open roles, or maybe a business leader who realizes your team needs a much firmer grasp on IT basics, the next step is just communication. The resources are there, the training experts are waiting, and the path to certification is clearly laid out. You literally just have to initiate the conversation.
So the crucial point is that we're not talking about outdated advice from a decade ago. These insights and this urgent demand we're seeing were updated by a team of learning experts as recently as April 2026. That is incredibly timely. It proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that the foundational skills covered by the CompTIA A+ are future-proof. Even as crazy new technologies emerge at breakneck speed, the fundamental architecture of IT stays constant, and the demand for professionals who truly understand it, it's as urgent today and will be in the future as it has ever been. I want to leave you with one final provocative thought to chew on today. Are your skills ready for the transformation? We've really looked at the dual perspective here. We've seen the thousands of open roles just waiting for the right candidate. And we've seen the desperate need businesses have for steady, knowledgeable hands to guide them through all this unprecedented technological change. The gap between where you are right now and where the industry needs you to be is bridged by solid foundational training. So take a moment and reflect on your own toolkit. Are you prepared to be the solution to that massive enterprise challenge? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I highly encourage you to take that next step and explore the training that could completely define your future.